What is up, LEGO fans? We are back with another LEGO Masters Season 3 interview. So after the 4th episode, sadly, Michelle and Christine had to leave the show. We were able to send along a few questions for them to answer. First among them was, how did each of them get into the hobby?
Not play with Lego at all. I was only gifted dolls as a kid. I built houses out of cereal boxes, Quaker oatmeal containers, even milk carton containers. Yeah, don't judge me. So I tried building cities out of that. So, you know, that kind of like city building was always with me, but I didn't actually play with Lego until after college. I went to college for, I used to be a pre-K teacher, went back to school for engineering. There, everything I designed on Revit, which is like AutoCAD, just like on steroids. It was very whimsical, very childlike. I still wanted to work with children, but I didn't understand how to merge both those concentrations until I landed a job teaching engineering with Lego. So, and that's what I do now. So.
Well, for me, I've always been a tomboy. So, I've always be more towards not so much dolls and stuff like that. And I was very into Lego. And when I started looking for a career, I really wanted to become like a toy designer. So I went into industrial designing. So that's my degree. I'm an industrial designer, and my goal was to work for a toy company. When they opened Lego in Mexico, in Monterrey, my hometown, I was very excited about that because I was halfway through my career. So Lego, it's a very awesome toy to discover as an industrial designer because it has so much engineering on it and you can do so much thing with it, like so much creativity. I've always been into building and puzzles and stuff like that. So after finishing college, I didn't get the job, and my career path kind of changed. I started teaching, so I just pivoted, and then went back when my kids were young, very young. I spent a lot of time home, so I started buying Lego sets. And now that my kids are 9 and 6, now I play Lego with them. So that's also an activity that I can share with them. Like, we can all share the same passion together. So that's it for me.
Next question. How does building at home compare to building on the set of LEGO Masters?
Challenging because for me, I don't have too many pieces. So I'm used to getting extra creative with the part of the usage part. It was overwhelming to see that I have that amount of bricks. We were just dumping stuff in the bins. It just I'm not used to building with a huge amount of Lego. So it was overwhelming. And the first episode, I think, was the worst one because of that, because you don't know where anything is, you don't know what's going on. This is the first challenge. So as you go on, you get the hang of everything, and you just understand better of the pieces placement and everything. But still, the fact that you have so little time, and as you all seen in episode 4, if you don't have the idea right away, the clock is just running and your time is limited, and it's como se dice, como una bola que va subiendo,
a ball, a snowball. It keeps snowballing.
Exactly. So yeah, overwhelming, I would say.
In the past, just like Michelle, I build with what I have. I don't buy off Bricklink. I now find myself purchasing off of Bricklink so I could actually build in advance. And I just started using Studio, something that I'm surprised they haven't started doing on LEGO Masters season 4. So, so I'm grateful they didn't have that, in the cards for us this past season, because I would have been whatever. But yeah, ordering in bulk, that's something that, my mocks are getting larger, I guess. That's what I'm getting at.
If I want to add something, and also then the pieces that you're used to use, they're not there. It's like, it's weird. It's just weird. Like you would think that they have certain pieces, like they don't. So it's just like you have to adapt and you have to overcome quick.
You want to up my game with storage system and variety. You have over 3,300 pieces, I think. And I have a variety, but I don't think it's as vast as that. So.
Third question. We noticed you hit some creativity block during the 4th episode. Now this happens to everybody. So what did you learn from the experience that might help other builders?
Don't think of registered brands. That was our problem. We kept coming up with ideas that couldn't make it on the show.
We also, although we're both Hispanic, both Latina, she's Mexican, I'm Dominican. Something as simple as being on the same wavelength of what fairy tales might be different. I'm Americanized. She is not Americanized. So her idea of what fairy tales is different from my idea. So even though we have a similar background, even though we didn't were raised together, having a similar background, still don't have the same understanding of something that's fantasy because it may be interpreted completely different.
Exactly. That's very well put.
Your biggest takeaway from your time on Lego Masters?
It's the Lego Masters. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. Insert any expletives if you want, whatever, or hand gestures. We made it. That's like everyone I know, everyone and their dog applied, or was sought out, and it's just like, really, we made it, really. That's what we made it. How much personality this girl has? Have you seen her?
Hey, listen, we are part of Lego. We're part of Lego Masters history, and no one can take that away from us. So doesn't matter what people think, what people comment, we were part of Lego Masters, and we will ever be, like, como se dice, relacionadas to the brand,
associated
to the brand. So
my thing
it's a win.
That and then being able to call friends from people from last seasons and in other countries as well, to be able to have that friendship. Yeah, we get to see each other like on social media, but once they realize, like, oh, we went through the same experience as you, it's just like, it's just, once again, more relationships, strong relationships. So what an opportunity.
What advice do you have for other adults who might just be getting into the Lego hobby?
I would say that use other designer builders as an inspiration, but never get discouraged, because we all start somewhere. Okay, so don't get discouraged by looking at the master builders. It doesn't matter. Anything you build, it's amazing because it came out of you. So it's just keep building. Don't get discouraged. Just get inspired. And that's it. Keep building.
So my last words weren't featured. Don't take yourself too seriously. It's a toy designed for kids. It's only plastic. All right. So try not to let the tiny brick, overpower you. So just start off very basic. It doesn't matter. It's just a kid's toy.